Welcome back to the Breakpoint, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I'm Coach C, and this is the Breakpoint. Now, one stop shop for everything bowling and sports in general. Right now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the NFL playoffs is in full effect, which a couple of upsets have happened already so far, with I'm pretty sure a lot more to happen. With that being said, this week we have a new, and if I'm right, it is a new champion, right? Yeah, because I think that we actually have a new sheriff in town. I knew a lot of guys were trying to catch him, but we have a new champion. So the new champion is the hard way, if I am 100% correct, which I'm pretty sure I am. What's up, Jam? Yo, 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 yo. Jam Master's in the building, along with my boy Red. Red always in the building. You know, I gotta love my people. Gotta love my people. So, if I'm right, though, yeah, if I'm right though, and I should be, my memory is pretty good even for an old guy. Um, yeah, I don't think Tex got this one. I think that 64 points is the leader, right? That sound about right, guys? 64 points is the leader, if I am correct. I just got to go back and see who got the 64. I ain't seeing it though. Can anybody give me some help with this one? He passed me up. Look at that. Billy M in the house. Brandon in the house. Hey, Brandon, who took the lead? Who was that? We know it wasn't Rebs. So I know Crazy Cajun got 62. That was the leader. And then let's see here. The Hardway scored 58. Steve said he'll jump 62. Dave, and then Brandon started balling again. Brandon, I think you had 62. Yeah, Brandon, recheck. I think you had 62. I think Crazy Cajun had 62 to start with. Yeah, Cajun set the thing at 62. But Brandon, I think you tied him with 62. Okay, Brandon said he has 63 Tuesday night. That's good because I can recalculate it right now. So it's between you and him. If all right, let's go back and everybody let's count together. Let's count Brandon. Hey Brandon, listen. You know what? I'm old. Looks like 62. Cajun set the bar high. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. It's 18. 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 16, 17. That's 3. That's 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. Brandon, how many scores do you have up there? You confirmed it. LL, me too. All right, hold on. Let me back up. Let's back this up a little bit. So the week we're going is from week 4 to 4 to 11. Okay. So that's what we're looking for. All right. So 4 to 11. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Too Tall? I had a 7:55 Tuesday night. Okay. And Tuesday night would have been the 5th. The 6th. All right. So Cajun posted his the 5th. Thursday. Hold on. That's the problem. Brandon, I remember seeing it, but what I'm seeing in here that you posted is a 6 something. Wait a minute. Tuesday was what? The 6th. Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hey, Brandon, go to Discord, right? Go to Discord, Brandon, and look at it. Ah, there it is. All right. I'm sorry. I was in the wrong Discord. Which one is this one, though? That ain't it. That ain't it. How many chats do I got? My bad, Brandon. Dude, there's a lot of these. All right, I got you. Yeah, Brandon is 63. Yes, sir. Brandon is the big 63. Okay. Hey, Brandon, you're the OG winner, right? So it looks like Brandon took his title back, people. Hey, let's give a congratulations to Brandon. He went big. He went big. And I ain't see a score from Craze for Monday yet. For this week, did I? Yeah, crazy. Brandon, big time. Look at that. 755, 63 points. I think that is the high we've gotten so far. Yeah, Brandon said he took his title back. No, this is your first one. That's what I like to hear. Oh, hecky yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to find some. Dude, Brandon balled out. That's what I'm talking about. I'm serious, bro. That's Diesel. Give me a second. I was trying to make something. All right. So look at this. We have a new champion. Now, here's the best part. We really haven't had a reigning champion. So the question becomes, Brandon, is can you hold that title for a long period of time? Wow, Brandon said it might be his only one. Rev said don't get used to it. hmm. Hey Brandon. Hey Brandon, check Discord. Hey Brandon, check Discord. Rev said he just got out of work. This is dope, man. This is a heck of a game that we got going on, fellas. I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but this is a heck of a game. If I say my prayers, my vitamins, maybe I can repeat. Well, you know what? We really ain't had somebody repeat. As far as the three-peat go, whoo wait, ain't nobody did that. I guess I'm gonna have to be the first. I'm about to get my game together though. You see that championship belt, Brandon? whoo wee, that's something Diesel. I gotta figure out how to get some of these made. That's what I need to do. I gotta figure out how to get some of these made. But you know what, though, Brandon? Don't be surprised if you get a strap season shirt. You know what I'm saying? You might. I need to figure out a way to put that on a shirt. If I can figure out a way to put on a shirt, every single champion will get a shirt like that. You know what I'm saying? If I can figure out how to put that on a shirt so that it looks stupid, then I'll get a strap season shirt for everybody. Every winner will get a strap season shirt. Don't work. I'm gonna get it back and hold it to the end of the season. Hey Revs, I seen you falling off your shot, bro. You ain't gonna get it back doing that. Oh dang, Brandon told you, Revs. He said, "Don't sing it, bring it." That's yo, bro. Where I come from, Revs, them is fighting words. I don't know about in Cali, but where I come from, them fighting words, cuz. Don't take that. Hey, Brandon, what Brandon said to you, Revs, was get down or lay down. Either way, you gonna get down. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. So we have a new sheriff in town. Championship belt has been issued, and Reb said he gonna bring it and pay the postage. Hey, nah, see that's the problem, bro. We done with the lefties. Hey, but you know what? You know what? I wasn't gonna show y'all this. I wasn't gonna show y'all this, but I wasn't gonna show you this, but I might have to show you a little sneak peek. Let me find it real quick. Give me 2 seconds. Brandon talking yo, so I'm about to show you a little something. Wait, was that this one? Yeah, it's gotta be. Hold on. Let me I'm gonna send something to myself. You know what I told myself, guys? I told myself something. I didn't tell my wife. Huh? But I'm going to this season, Brandon, this summer, I'm going back lefty. Hey, I think he can handle it. We'll find out. There's only one way to find out for sure. That's throw it and see. You hear that, Brandon? I think I'm going back lefty. Yep. I think I'm going next. I think over the summer, I'm gonna go ahead and start working at it again and see if it holds up. Y'all starting the all lefty fraction, huh? Come to the light, see, huh? I'm serious. It's been a while. Kind of hurts a little bit when I throw it, but I think I can, if I loosen it up a little bit, I think I can be okay. I don't know about you guys, but this competition is getting to be pretty fierce, man. You guys are, competing a little bit better than I thought you was going to. You guys see Revs is super competitive. I mean, he keeps losing, but he's super competitive. No, I'm just kidding, Revs. Revs has been a champ already. Rev, Steve, Cajun, and now Brandon. And Steve, that's right. Steve's the OG. Steve's the original. Yeah, Steve's the OG. And boy, will Steve not let you forget it. All right, let me. I'm gonna show y'all a sneak peek into something if I can find it. So I'm gonna drill up. I think I'm gonna drill up like 5 balls or something for lefty, and see how it feels. What's going on, Keon? But yeah, no, I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna go drill up 5 and then just bow lefty and for a while and see how it feels in the summertime. If it holds up, we're good. If it don't, well, then we're gonna. But I'm not gonna stop the right-handed journey. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to. This is stupid. All right, give me a second. It's funny. Left-handed, I put my trail leg down, huh? Look, this is the preview. LL Steve reminds us in Discord. He said, Steve do remind you that he the OG, man. Steve do not mind. Yeah, now Luke went back to right-handed. There's an opening for left-handed. Right. What's up, OB? What's going on with you, boy? Back in the building. That's okay. Steve left his belt in the cooler. Yeah, he did, didn't he? Because y'all definitely took it. You know what I'm saying? One-handed or two-handed? One-handed. I'm a one-handed. I'm gonna go lefty one-handed, not two. But see, what a lot of you guys don't understand is in that thing that you've seen, you'll probably understand it. It looks more natural for me to be lefty. And the reality is it is because I'm actually a lefty. I just have a bad left shoulder. So that's why when I learned how to bowl, I decided when I first tried to learn how to bowl, I decided to bowl right-handed as opposed to left-handed because my left shoulder is really, really bad. So to make sure I didn't receive any complications or anything like that, I decided I was going to bowl, and I learned how to do everything right-handed. But right-handed is not my natural hand, so it's a little jerky. But oh, you said your belt's in the cooler than his. Oh, okay. Oh, your belt looks cooler than his. I imagine what you're saying. Yeah, your championship belt's fire. Yeah, I like that one. We gonna have to keep that one. So the widow is drilled. So check this out. This is the cool part. So you guys, over the course of the next few days, well, probably all this weekend, to be honest with you, you're gonna get the outer limits. You're gonna get the whatever that green ball is. I don't even remember what it is. What balls are coming out? These are the videos you're gonna get. So you're gonna get some videos out of Coach C. So you're gonna get the outer limits. Yep, the hammer pearl and the widow. The outer limits and the hammerhead pearl are gonna be done by Adrian. And then the widow is gonna be done by me. And then I'm hoping to get my hands on the new Storm one or whatever it is, the Transformer. That should be coming soon too. And then what else do we got? So who y'all got winning tonight? Oh yeah, the Vengeance. So the Vengeance and the Transformer should be coming soon also from me. You know what I'm saying? So that's coming from me. And then I was looking at the Spartan today. I don't know. I'm 50-50 on that Spartan. So I haven't decided yet. Are you drilling into the wings of the Transformer? I don't know exactly. I haven't really I looked at it, but I haven't decided. To be honest with you, I need to send the chart information to Coach A, and I'm gonna let him decide how we drill into the Transformer. Brandon said he going with the Texans. You know what, Brandon? I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is where this is the break point, right? So we do talk bowling, but we do talk all other sports too. So, and that's where we're gonna start chopping it up. So we're gonna talk about everything here. We ain't gonna put ourselves in a box. Brandon, this is what I'm gonna say, and it's gonna sound crazy, right? I was really, really like Texans about to beat Pittsburgh down. And then Coach A brought up a very interesting topic. You know what that topic was? Let me explain it to you, Brandon, so you know. Coach A showed me. Has anybody looked at the Pittsburgh Steelers Monday night record under Mike Tomlin? Has anybody looked at that? In his 22 years of Pittsburgh head coach, he's like 20-2. 20-2. And at home on Monday Night Football, he is a perfect 11-0. Are you guys following what I'm laying down? Are you following what I'm rolling? Is anybody following what I'm rolling? The Pittsburgh Steelers at home under Mike Tomlin, 20-2. And on the road, a perfect 11-0. That makes me think Pittsburgh got a shot. Now, the Texans got a big time defense, but hey. So, out of these balls that dropped so far this year, which we got the Hammerhead, the Widow, the Spartan, the Transformer, the Dark Side, the Vengeance, and the Widow 3.0. You ever notice we get a Widow every January? Has anybody noticed that? Is anybody in awe of any of them? Anybody? Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, he said, yikes, that's okay. I want Buffalo versus Seattle. You know what? I think Seattle's going to get there. Buffalo's 50-50. El Boogie. Wait a minute. Or Bougie or whatever. Wait a minute. You said if they play on Monday night. Ain't today Monday? Today is Monday, right? And they just so happen to be playing tonight, right? So that's Monday night. So I guess my question to clarify is, what do you mean if? It is Monday and they do play today. So would it Mike Tomlin's record come into play? I'm just saying. I'm asking for a friend. Yes. Jackal uses the January till they release early this month. Didn't they? Yeah. So yeah, the Jackal comes out this next week. So yeah, the Jackal comes out next week. So okay, so we go with that one. You know what I'm saying? So Jackal comes out next week. And you know what's funny? Out of all these balls, the Widow I'm interested in. I'm curious because the Widow comes out every January and generally they're good. I wasn't the biggest fan of the Mania and the 3.0 wasn't what I thought it would be. But this one looks a little different, more promising. Now, the Hammerhead, interested. The Outer Limits, not interested. The Transformer. This is new technology, so this ball probably won't be what I thought. It's probably not going to be great because the new technology. Now, once they get it down, then them balls will probably start rolling. So I would think the Vengeance maybe a smidge better. I mean, but another solid by 900 Global. I mean, I'm not the biggest. I don't have the most success with 900 Global bowling balls, so that's a. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. It's the same shape, maybe a little tweak. That's what I'm thinking in regards to the Widow, but we'll see. Because here's the thing: the Widow 3.0, the other one, the orange and black one, that was supposed to be what the Zero Mercy is, and it just so happens it wasn't the correct core cover combination. But they're supposed to be technically doing the same things, but the Zero Mercy is just stronger and better in every way. We'll see if the HK22C square lasts longer than the other ones. I don't see that's the problem. After a couple of games, the HK22 just don't. it's not the same anymore. The Widow is a little longer and more shape. I already threw it. Okay, so the Widow is a little longer with a little more shape than what? OB, then what? What are we quantifying it to? What are we saying that it is more to? What? So you're saying that this Widow 3.0 is a little longer with a little more shape, or the other one was a little longer, a little more shape? Okay, so the new one is a little longer with a little more shape, so it's a little cleaner. Huh. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Hmm. Okay, OB, but isn't the cover supposed to be a touch stronger than the other 3.0? Which I mean, I'm not saying that's bad in any way, shape, or form. Either way, it's not bad necessarily speaking. Here's the point, right? If you like the Widow series, then I don't ever see an issue with it. And I mean, you go to Bowler's March, you get a 169. Um, it's not bad, right? Now, I have a question. How many of you guys watch ZBL? How many of you guys watch his channel? How many? I'm just curious because ZBL he did the ball chart for Motive. So he did the Motive lineup, stack them in the way that they go, and it brought me to something interesting: how people perceive bowling balls. For example, if there was a Widow that I was ever going to try, it would be this one. If there was ever a Widow you should try too tall, I would probably say it should be the 2.0, the hybrid, which was the best Widow they ever made. I haven't watched his latest couple. I do. He lives in my state. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So in his and I you know what, to each his own, and it's all opinion based anyway, right? So my question is, do everybody throw the balls in which they're stacking? You know, that's like me. I can go on and I can make a ball chart, this ball, this ball, this ball, this ball. But my question would be is if I would do that, and everybody knows my character, if I would do that, right? Do you think I would stack bowling balls that I don't throw? Because I seen it, and if you look at his ball chart video, he's actually got we actually got he got the Max Trail Pearl at the very bottom under weak, right? Now, if you ever thrown a Max Trail Pearl, the one place you wouldn't put it is in a weak category. You just wouldn't. Now, if you didn't throw it, I guess you can put it anywhere you want to. But have you ever seen the Max Trail Pearl? There's nothing weak about it. So, and then I just noticed that. Then they got me looking, and I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely not in because I'm definitely not in the bigger, taller. I'm in a shorter category. Um, but that's the thing that's where all of this gets tricky. When you watching videos by people, it gets very, very tricky because it's all basically opinion based, right? Now, am I saying my opinion carries more weight than his? Absolutely not. I don't have to say that because all we have to do is go to the video of the Max Trail Pearl and you can see exactly what it is in which the ball's going to do. Because isn't that what it's based off of? It's not based off of listen, Motive can say whatever a ball's supposed to be. Storm can say what a ball's supposed to be. Brunswick can say what a ball's supposed to be. 900 Global, so forth and so on. Everybody can say what it's supposed to be. But what it actually is, when you drill it, whole different story. Whole different story. Would everybody agree with that? Or would everybody think or does everybody think I'm losing my mind? Because the reality is still what it is. So that's what I'm saying. So we have to make sure that when we're doing these things that we are making sure that we're categorizing these things the right way. Because if somebody who isn't familiar with bowling would say, so somebody who's not understanding what these things mean, and they would go out and buy the ball predicated on what somebody says, and then they throw that ball and they're like, wait a second, if this is weak, then I'm not sure what weak is and what weak isn't. You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to do something here. Blah blah bliggity blah. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys two shots with the Max Trill Pearl on a fresh lane. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to show you two shots. I'm pulling them over right now. I'm going to pull them over so that you guys can see them. All right, so I'm going to show you these. I'm going to pull them over to here and let you guys see what I'm talking about. Give me 2.2 seconds. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to share a screen, right? And I'm going to let you guys see into my window. All right, so let's lower this. I imagine everybody can see this, right? So this, guys, is a fresh shot, and this is the Max Trill Pearl. Max Trill Pearl, and that's a fresh shot. Again, Max Trill Pearl on a fresh shot. One more time through. Max Trill Pearl on a fresh shot. Now, this is a ball that was categorized as weak. Now, do you guys see what your boy C is talking about? That ball was categorized as weak. Same with the Arctic Vibe. Those are supposed to be weak category, but that one is crazy strong. No, Brandon, and that's exactly 100%. It's according to how much oil you got on the lanes. Okay, OB, I just showed you a fresh shot. Nobody used it. That's how strong that ball is. He talks about how he comes up with the chart. What he sees, hears at the lane, pro shop he works in, online viewers' opinions, other stuff. No. See, Too Tall, that's where my problem is. My problem is it should be based on him throwing it in his eyes because it's his opinion. Opinions vary. Everybody has. Listen, if somebody's got 100 rev rate, it's different than 200. 200 different than 300. 300 is different than 400. That's what I'm saying. He's also open to admitting when he is wrong. I'm not saying that he's not open to admitting that he's wrong. I'm saying we have to be conscious of what we're saying because his platform is bigger than mine. So he's reaching a lot more people per capita than me. So when he says that and somebody goes to buy that ball thinking that, hey, this ball is weak. This ball is weak. So that means it's not going to go as right to left or read the lane as early, and then it's not the same, then that's a problem. Luke was ripping him for months for having the ion solid as a weak smooth, and he moved it to medium smooth last week. Okay, but here's the problem I got. Steve, what up, brother? Here's the problem I got. Why did he change it predicated on Luke? I'm never going to change nothing according to Luke because Luke ain't God. That's a fact. I threw a ball from jump with a 5-inch pen. The Jackal, Apex Jackal. You guys seen it. I didn't have no problems with it. I didn't struggle with it. I threw over 640 in league with it. I didn't have no problems with it. I threw 18 out of 20 strikes with it on Shark, and I continue to do so. So I don't worry about what he say. I mean, me and him, he want to have a conversation. I'd be more than happy to. I understand he worked in a pro shop. I understand he's an engineer. I understand all these things, but that don't make him any more superior than anyone else. You get what I'm saying? If your boy didn't want to change it, he shouldn't have changed it based on Luke. I wouldn't have. Sorry, but not sorry. And I'm not saying that he's wrong in this regard. That's not where I'm going with this. Where I'm going is we have to be careful because if we're basing something off of something someone else, that's a problem. I like to know what type of oil you're bowling on and the mills of the lane. That explains a lot of ball motion. Okay, so OB, I don't bowl or do ball things on chromium, bro, or any of that stuff. That right there is a house shot that is 43 feet, 28 mils. That's what that is. A house shot that is 43 feet, 28 mils. That's what that is, my brother. The Max Trill is strong, is stronger than advertised. Yes, absolutely. And that's the point I'm getting. If you didn't throw it, you probably wouldn't know it. But it's just like the Arctic Vibe. If you didn't throw the Arctic Vibe, you wouldn't know that that ball digs in. It's strong as hell. But if you don't throw it, then you don't know it. Yeah, I know a guy who throws the Max Trail Pearl on fresh too. Yeah, I'm telling you, me too. I'll pull it out and rip it. I'll stand at 35, 36 in my feet, let the cover run, and just like you just seen. My problem is when I'm in league, instead of me throwing what I know will work, I throw. What's going on? Gaming fun on wheels. Welcome to the chat. I have a big issue with me just wanting to throw what's new, not what I know what I can control and score. But I don't worry about all that. Also, what kind of pattern you're putting down. Listen, so check this out, right? That Max Trail Pearl, I can throw it on Scorpion. I can throw it out my bag first on Cheetah. I can throw it first out my bag on Badger, on Pataglia, on USBC National Patterns. That Max Trail Pearl, dude, listen, with polish on it, it rips. And then on top of that, dude, let me put a little bit of surface on that ball. Man, I'm telling you, EJ Tackett didn't win a major with that ball for no reason. Just remember that. What's going on? Welcome. Preach. I use mine first and second game. Light oil house shot. Well, check it out. Check it out, LB. I think also maybe a little bit rev rate may have something to do with it. With my rev rate, I can get that ball to dance. You know what I mean? That's one of the favorite balls I've ever thrown. Matter of fact, I was told that the Forge, the Sub-Zero Forge, is a step up from that ball. That's why that's why I'm still thinking about getting it to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Friday, week means late. Ball was earlier than I would have thought, but still late. The Max Trail Pearl isn't late. That's the beautiful part about that ball. It's not late. It's actually earlier than the Steel Forge. It's actually, to be honest with you, the Max Trail Pearl is probably where Reads in the Lane is probably the same place, if not maybe a step sooner than the Evoke. And the Evoke is strong too, but it's probably right there with the Evoke. Brandon, you forgot. Uh-oh. There it started. Steve is picking. Steve is picking. Steve. See, thought, yeah, I sure did. But then I thought about it, and Steve said he was the OG of OGs. I forgot about that. Okay, but what ball reviewer is going to roll 100 plus bowling balls every year? If you're ranking all the bowling balls across the brands, you would have to use data besides. Okay, well, Too Tall, that was my whole point. I'm going to do my ball rankings for each brand for 2025, right? But I'm only going to do the ones that I've actually thrown myself. I'm not going to take feedback from an outside source. Now, with 2026, I will have Adrian and AB doing stuff too. So I mean that feedback can work because I'll be there to watch it. I'll be there to see it with my eyes. But other than that, I'm not going to do something predicated on something I did not do. I'm not going to put my stamp on a ball that I don't use. And I'm not knocking my man. So I like ZBL. I think I really, really like his channel. Matter of fact, if I had to rank channels that I personally would watch, I would put him over Charles. I would put him. If I had to put, I would go JR number one for me because JR is amazing at what he does. So I would go JR, ZBL, and then everybody else. I would JR, ZBL, creating a difference, Charles, and then everyone else. They all blur together. But that's how highly I put him. But what I'm saying though is, you ever hear that old responsibility with great responsibility? How does that old saying go? With great power comes great responsibility. We do. We do. That would be like me saying this ball is trash. When I never say that. I say this ball just don't work for me. But just because it doesn't work for me does not mean it's not outstanding for the next person. There, that's it. With great power comes great responsibility. That's it, Brandon. And that's That's how we have to look at situations. You know what I'm saying? That would be like me saying, you know what? The outer limits, the the blah blah blah. These balls are balls that you don't need to have. And then it's, well, coach, did you throw them? Nope. But I know you don't need them. I that's bad business. Now, here's the catch 22. What ZBL throws, I don't know how he gets his equipment. I don't know if ZBL's paying for them. I don't know. I mean, the man's got like what 100,000 followers or something like that. 100,000 subs. I would think with that many subs, they're sending him all the balls for free. I would think that they're doing everything in their power to get him to look at their equipment. So I would think that he's getting them for free or pretty dang on close to it. But I get your point though, too, Tall. Who's going to throw all 150? Now, here's the catch 22. I would throw all 160 some every year. I would do it, and not if they're sending them to me, because I don't need them to do that, because I'm independent of that. I think what I think. I tend to throw balls, and I don't know if you guys notice this. I tend to throw bowling balls I can see. I don't tend to throw bowling balls I cannot, which is why I'm hoping I'm a responsible man and defend my title this week. I hope you defend your title too, but I'm coming to get it, bro. Yeah, my top 3 bowling channels are Bad Bad Bowling, ZBL, and Bowling Fool. I get different information, different communities help each other. Hey, that's perfect. That's how you're supposed to do it, man. You're supposed to get all of that. Brandon, I'm telling you, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Matter of fact, where are we even at for our scoring this week? I gotta look at it. Who are we hunting this week? There ain't no rabbit. Also, like 10 in the pit because they do initial 10 out of the box and then come back and do another review later. Brandon, that's not a bad deal to come back and do a review and then do another review. That's not bad. But here's the issue with that one, Brandon. When you do that, you can okay. So look at this. We got to talk about this because I'm not going to be on long because I'm trying to watch some football. And I'm from the Berg, so I got to watch the Steelers. I hate them, but I still got to watch them lose because I'm a big fan of them losing. Anyway, so check this out. Let's break this down real quick. Revs, I watch you stumble and step off your shot over and over, and I'm sitting here yelling, Revs, stop stepping off your shot. Brandon, check this out, right? There is nothing worse. And you're going to know what I'm saying when I say this, and all of you guys are going to agree. There's nothing worse than buying a bowling ball and then watch a reviewer say, after 15 games, this ball sucks, and it no longer does what it's supposed to do. There is nothing more disheartening than that. And that's why I do not do it. That's why I don't do reviews later. Now, I will do a comparison later, but I won't do a what is this ball like after game 30? Because we all know that there's nothing more that I just bought this ball and it ain't going to be good after 20 games. There's nothing more discouraging than that, especially when you work and spend your hard-earned money on it. GBL got 1 or 2 free balls from Storm last year, but the other ones, he pays for all of them. Well, he sound like me. Maybe me and him need to get together and start collabing. We can tell each other how dumb we are for buying all these bowling balls. You said last week, look what happened. I started tomorrow. All right. Well, Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Because we ain't seeing no scores. I ain't seeing no too tall scores. I'm not seeing no Rev score yet. Steve, I know you're supposed to be bowling right now. Larry, where your scores at? Come on, fellas. Put your scores in. Let's go. We can't just keep having the same three champions. But Larry in the building. But gets them a little earlier, though, through the pro shop. Yeah, I imagine through the pro shop deal. Because the pro shops have the pro shops are on staff most of the time. Where Rebs I watch you. Problem is, there are wooden lanes and very few of us bowl on wood anymore. Man, I don't even know where Wooden Alley is. Come on, Steve. Come on, Steve. You know what, Steve? Nobody bashes Cleveland here. So you can't just be bashing teams just because they're across the river, dude. That's just horrible, Steve. Horrible. Although I hate Pittsburgh too, and I hope they get beat down. I hope they lose by 60. And I want to watch every point too. Larry in the building. Yeah, I'm watching. I'm just listen, I'm gonna have a heart attack watching you every time you fall off your shot. Bowling Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay, Steve. Don't worry, Steve. You're gonna lose Wednesday. You're gonna lose Thursday. You're gonna lose Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Don't worry. I told ZBO about your Apex Jackal review on one of his live streams. He said he was gonna check it out. Hey, if he wants to see how the ball rolls, ain't no further way to do it. I do bash the Browns. They're my team. I'm gonna tell you what. I need everybody to pay attention because I'm gonna say this right now, and y'all gonna have to come back to this video right here. Today's date. Today is January 12th, 2026. Cleveland Browns in the 2026-27 season will win 10 games. 10 games. Cleveland Brown will win 10 games with Shedeur Sanders as the quarterback. 10 games. Mark my words. They'll be 10-7 and make the playoffs as a wild card. Watch and see. Cleveland Browns. They're going to draft 2 offensive linemen, 2 wide receivers, and another running back. They're going to sign in free agency 3 good offensive linemen and 2 mediocre backup offensive linemen. And they're going to sign another 2 wide receivers. But they're going to draft 2 guys that can be number 1. Jaron Judy's going to be in the slot at number 3, and they're going to go crazy behind Shedeur Sanders. Watch what I'm telling you. Larry Bowl on Wednesday. Yeah, I'm saying put your scores in. Don't be scared, fellas. Nope. They ain't going to get either one. No, listen, Harbaugh, nah. He want too much. Harbaugh want say over this, say over that. Nah, that don't work. That's old school way of thinking, man. You do your job. And McCarthy couldn't win. Come on, man. He too old. He too old set in his ways. They gonna sign McDaniel, the dude from Miami. Watch. They're gonna be the hottest thing since sliced bread. They need those linemen no matter what. Cordell Tate is number 6. Actually, here's the funny part, right? Here's the funny part. They're going to trade number 6 back. They're going to trade number 6 back to like number 17, right? And then they're going to get a first round and a second round pick and a second round next year for that number 6 pick. And then they're going to draft an offensive lineman at number 17 or 18, whatever. And then they're going to go ahead and they're going to draft one of them other wide receivers. Because remember, this is a deep wide receiver draft. There's like 6 or 7 number 1s. And then they're going to get one there. You know what I'm saying? And then they're going to get another one in the second round. And then it's whatever from there. See, Revs, that's what I'm talking about, Revs. That's what we want to do, though. But yeah, I show mine to live too. Too tall, I'm good. Just got to the crib. Who? X and the not is not honest. Once review. So check this out, right? You can't. How can you? If you're listen, it's hard to know who's what. I just keep it a buck. I can only do what it's going to do. If a ball don't work for me, then I say it doesn't work for me. But I don't say that it's not good. I'm just saying it don't work for me. Tell you what, Steve. I'll let you be my manager. You can be my paw. That's hilarious. Oh snap. Pick up and pay for the hammer. Did not throw it. Yet figured I'd come up Wednesday before you start league and throw a couple or something else work better. Let me know. All right. So what are we looking at? That's what I'm talking about. We always should do that because it's not just about the points. It's about showing how we're benefiting percentage wise from the points. Sunday was an approach issue. LL Saturday, my shot was better. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep watching the lives, and every time you follow up your shot, pretty soon I'm gonna reach through the camera and try to choke you. My name is Paul Heyman. Yo, look. Hey, Brandon, I don't know if you know this or not, but Steve and Revs are not going to let you repeat. KG they're not. They're not. They're not going to let you repeat. Lil Boogie, Lil Bougie, Larry, OB, stop letting my man win. Let's go. Get him, guys. I can see. I'm just gonna have to go ahead and take the title. I'm trying to give y'all a couple of title shots before a couple of range before I take over. But I can see I'm gonna have to get serious. Oh wow. He said Santino. That's hilarious. Yeah, Red posts his scores. Well, Red, you just getting back into business though, man. So you gotta relax a little bit. You know your scores is coming. You know who's been missing? Chad. Where he at? I'm gonna message him. Because Chad's another contender right now for the title. I did tell Doug and Drew they can play, but they ain't said they want to play yet. They would make the game very interesting. Talk about getting your game up. Shoo-wee. Oh, by the way, guys, this week we bowl against the vacancy, the blind. Does anybody want to see that? Does anybody want to see us bowl against the blind? Oh man, Brandon, you used the Venom shock for that? I mean the Venom socks for that? Rev said, yeah, I want to see you bowl a blind. Bowl against the imaginary people. I guess we'll be bowling against each other. Oh, and Tashawn won't be there either because he's got to work. I have to go back, watch the scoring system. I've been out almost 2 months. Sure won't see y'all. Hey, man, we get it, but you'll be all right. Oh, look, Steve was out there. Look, fella, y'all see that? Steve was out there practicing so he can try to get back on top. Yes, actually do the OG all 3 games. You know what? That's because you're a left-handed cheater. You know, left-handers don't even have to move. They don't even have to adjust. They just get it there and throw the ball. You know, Brandon, I'm on to you. We're gonna tell them that you ain't allowed to have no oil on your side. Fine, they can oil, but only 5 feet. And then it would be like bowling as a right-hander. Have a good night, everyone. Ball ripping from my wife and Lee tonight. Well, hey, Too Tall, that's okay because I'm getting off too, dude. Because the reality is I want to watch a little football myself. Got to watch some football. What the hell is that? But yeah, I'm gonna jump off too. I don't watch a little football. And what did you say we're doing this summer? Everybody wants to be a lefty. I just want to see if I still got it. That's all. You move one board. Of course, I know you move one board. Rev, you on the cheating side too. That's why I'm going. I'm going to the dark side. Wrong-handed people should have their scores not count. Steve is funny. No score counts yet. You're good. Bring my stealth mode back out. If you're gonna fall up your shot, you're gonna need more than stealth mode, bro. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hey, tell your boy ZBL Too Tall. I said, hit your boy up, man. Let's do this. And with that being said, everybody enjoy. I will see you guys Wednesday night, even though Tayshawn's not gonna be there. We'll make the live happen. Don't worry about it. And so with that being said, though, thanks again for tuning in, everybody. Everybody new and everybody old. Make sure you're posting your scores in Discord. And so we got a new champ, Brandon, in the building, people. Just remember, he's only champ for this week. With that being said, have a great night.